This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Listen, we had a great Panther season. I love what I saw from the Panthers. I hated what I saw from them in the postseason. I saw a team that wasn't ready to compete at the highest level, that their game did not translate to the postseason. But if it's going to translate to the postseason, you are missing a very important ingredient on this team, and that's a leader. They need a guy that has Jimmy Butler's guts. They need a guy that has Dan Marino's fire. They need a guy that has Jason Taylor's desire. They need a guy that hates losing like Zach Thomas. I've been around these people. I've watched them. I love Huberdeau as a talent. I love Barkov as a talent. Neither one of them possess the leadership qualities you need to be the face of a franchise. While Dwayne Wade looked at you with that baby face and that beautiful smile of his, in the fourth quarter, he wanted to cut your heart out. You know, Dr. J looked classy, but on the court, he was nasty. Larry Bird was just a regular dude outside with jeans and a shirt. But then when he got on that court, he wanted to cut your heart out and then tell you about it with your heart in his hand, because that's who he was. And so we can talk about the McDavids and the what's it called now? I'm thinking of the kid in Pittsburgh, the Crosbys of the world and all that. You better go find them. You better go find them, because your window is now. You cannot keep waiting. Huberdeau is a year away from a big time deal. You can't make that deal. You need to use Huberdeau as a piece to go get a star somewhere. You need somebody better than Huberdeau and better than Barkov in the leadership and the nastiness category. Barkov does not act like Jimmy Butler. He does not act like Alonzo Mourning. He does not act like Dan Marino. I know what great leaders look like on any kind of sports team. They are not that. They are the second guy. But they're not the guy that is going to rattle cages. They're not the guy that is going to, that his emotions will be felt in the entire locker room. Okay? Like if Marino's pissed, the whole locker room is uneasy. If Mark Messier is pissed, the whole locker room is uneasy. Okay? They need to go find that guy. Not that he's just a great talent, because that's what Barkov is. Top 10 talent in the NHL. But he's not a top 10 leader in the NHL. The Tampa Bay Lightning possess two guys, not one, but two, that are better than Barkov in that department. So you got it. You got to do something. If you're ownership, you've got to realize that you don't have that mother effer on your team. You have some really talented dudes, but you don't have that top guy, and you better go get him. I'm not smart enough. I don't follow hockey enough to know exactly the ins and outs of what's going on in each team and which guy may be available. But you better go find him. That's your job, Bill Zito. That's your job, Vinny Viola and Doug Sifu. Unless you want the same kind of heartache, you better go get that guy. Because I'll tell you, if I had Viola or Sifu in front of me, I would tell them to their face, you got a hell of a team, but you're missing one ingredient. You're missing the superstar that stirs the drink. You're missing your number one guy. You don't have that. You better find it. You better find the guy that demands excellence from everybody. You better find the guy that provides excellence every single moment on the ice, on the practice ice, in the locker room, in the media, in front of you. You need that guy. They don't have it. I don't care what anybody tells me. And if you don't lock it down right away, you're going to ruin the window you're currently in. And then all these guys will end up getting old on you, especially Barkov, and you won't be able to take advantage of it. They're in their prime now. Do it. We've waited long enough for Barkov, Huberdeau, and Ekblad. They have developed to be what they are, and they're terrific players. But neither one of those three guys are that guy. Look, I'm not telling you got to get Brett Hull or Wayne Gretzky or, I'm not talking about getting some of the greatest players of all time, but you got to get that next level guy, the Patrick Kane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you got to try to find, one of the 3 or 4 greatest players ever, but you better find the other guys that are right there, hair under those that are considered the elites of the elites. Sure, everybody could use that guy. Of course, we all want Mario Lemieux. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but you better go out and get a guy. You need him. They don't have him. I was actually going back and forth with somebody yesterday on Twitter. I told them I saw more fire from Teemu Selanne than I have from those two cats. And I'm not telling you Selanne is even more talented than Barkov. But I'm telling you, Teemu Selanne was more of a son of a bitch than Barkov. That's my point. So I need to see that guy on the ice. Okay? That's all. I mean, the Capitals have been carried by an Ovechkin, right? You got to find that guy. The Fedorov. You got to find that guy. You don't have him. It's imperative that you have that I'm saying not personality or image or character, but that presence. It's incredibly important you have that presence in the locker room. Barkov is not that presence. Barkov is Gomer Pyle playing as a great talent. And oh golly gee whiz, that don't fly, man. That don't fly. So you need somebody that can control the locker room, can demand respect. Vinny Viola, Doug Sifu, Bill Zito. You've been called out. Time to lock it down.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.